Hey guys, Dancy2 back with more Let's Play Pokemon Red. Last time, fuck, I don't even remember what we did last time. I don't care what we did last time. Because, long story short, I've been away for a while. You had that video to tell you where I've been, what I've been doing. What it didn't tell you was, I recorded an entire hour-long episode, and it completely went to shit. Because of audio problems with the new/old speakers. And because of that, I gotta do Silph Co all over again. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, is we're gonna go raid Silph Co. The problem is, I don't like Silph Co. It's not a badly designed dungeon. There's always one dungeon in a video game that I just do not want to do. And in Pokemon Red and Blue, that dungeon is Silph Co. Every time, I do not want to do this place. Because it's just boring, and it's filled with a bunch of underleveled fights. So, we're going to... Actually, 10th floor isn't where I want to go, I don't think. I'm gonna head out here and double check, no. But yeah, this place is a giant maze, and I'm gonna try and take the most direct path through, because, once again, I just did all of this. Oh, well, that's our overall objective, so we gotta get in there. But that ain't happening anytime soon. I'm also going to try to avoid as many trainers as possible. What level am I at around here? Okay, boss, you're up first. Because eventually, fighting all these grunt bitches is going to give us some experience, so I might as well use the guys who are lower leveled. I'm also gonna start... if you guys haven't been able to tell yet, because I don't know if it's going to come through or not, I had to switch back to OBS because of my recording. And I'm actually going to use the window capture in OBS to navigate because it's higher... It's bigger than what's on my screen right now. So... Oh, that's going to hurt. But yeah, OBS is actually displaying a bigger image than the game itself. That's not great. Ugh. What was I gonna talk about? I had stuff to talk about for this. Oh, well, I found what I was looking for right away. Probably just muscle memory from the last thing I did. And there you go. Actually, no, I already have a second rare candy. What am I saying? Or do I? I thought I put them away, but that's TM26. TM26 is Earthquake. Very important for us to pick up, but yeah, just free rare candy. Throw it at Jenna. Yeah, Earthquake is a very powerful move. I believe it's 100 base power, ground type attack, that's 100 accuracy. Very, very good. Anything down here? You. You're the guy who I don't know. Are you a fight? I have to know this now. You are, okay. Yeah, whatever. But I was gonna talk about other stuff. And I can't remember what it was. Pokemon put out a new Japanese trailer lately, and very interesting things happened. We now have a better idea of what those crazy bracelets do, and it looks to be some kind of super attack. And it looks like our starters can use it, and I'm assuming this is what Rockruff also shares in common. So we're gonna have, you know, fire, water, grass, and presumably rock-type attacks that I guess we can just use at any time. I don't see this as being just like a common use thing. I see this as being more like Hyper Beam, or more accurately Blast Burn or Hydro Cannon or Frenzy Plant or something like that. And being like a once every few turns move. My guesstimate, just off the top of my head, would be 200 base power every 5 turns. But even that feels a little bit overpowered. So, I don't know. We definitely have to wait to see more on this one. Also, much to my chagrin, we are probably not getting a new evolution, which makes sense considering they usually launch those on the even number generations. But even still, it's kind of disappointing since we saw the Pokedex entry for Eevee. And if you don't know, all the Pokedex entries now show the evolutions as kind of like question marks or Pokeballs off to the side. So, yeah. Positive aspect, we probably will be able to get access to Eevee fairly early again, which is a nice thing, because it's definitely going to give us options from there. Not sure how viable Sylveon's going to be. Actually, no, because they showed off Pokemon, whatever the replacement for Pokemon Amiya is going to be. Because it has a Porygon hairdryer, and that sounds like the craziest great thing ever. I don't know why it's not a Rotom hairdryer, but I guess Rotom Pokedex. Wait, really? Snorlax can learn Harden in this gen? Huh. That's interesting. Anyway, I just made a beeline for what I need, which is the card key. All the doors in this place are now my bitch. You're supposed to kind of fumble around until eventually you get here. Luckily, I remembered the general path. So now we can just kind of free roam. TM9, I forget what that is. If I remember correctly, it's nothing really great. Takedown, nah. Takedown is a decently powerful normal move that causes recoil. Double Edge is a more powerful version of it, so I'm not sure why they gave it to you this late. What's up, dude? Fight me. Aside from that, though, nothing really new for Pokemon that I didn't put up with that last video. So, I mean, obviously, you know, crazy first-person Japanese trailers aside, everything's looking pretty good. And yet, it's still not the thing I'm most excited for this, fall. What I am the most excited for, though, is Rise of Iron, because I am a Destiny nerd. And, yeah, that looks good. I am so glad they're like, yeah, we're gonna go for quality of our DLCs over quantity. And I'm like, yes, because it shows. It shows so much. I'm still questioning how they're gonna bring Yalorhorn back and not make it broken, or nerf it to crap. But at the same time, I feel like, on top of that, Yalorhorn isn't uncontested anymore. Like, even, like, swords now are your really heavy damage dealers. You've got sniper rifles, and specifically, like, 1,000-Yard Stare or Black Spindle being incredibly good damage as well. Yalorhorn's not going to be as dominant as it used to be. It might be just as overpowered, but it's not going to hold that, you know, one and only DPS slot where, for Year 1 Destiny, the reason I never got into Year 1 Destiny is because one of my first, introductions to it was just watching a stream, and it was just, I don't know if it was a raid or a strike or what, but there were like 3 to 4 guys all sitting behind rocks, and they were just sitting there, popping their heads out, firing off a Yalorhorn shot at a boss. And when they ran out of ammo, either popping an ammo synth or running around and killing some ants to get more rocket ammo and only shooting rockets at the boss, and I'm like, this looks boring as shit. I'm so glad I came back for Taken King, though, and I'm so glad that I stayed with it, but at the same time, just, ugh, it was nasty, and that was my first experience with the game, so, you know. 4 Pokemon can only be traded when evolved by a link cable. That is your hint for how to get Gengar, Alakazam, Golem, and Machamp. I believe that's the number of moves in the game. I don't think it's TMs. I think TMs is only 50. And that's your hint for Porygon. You're not going to find it naturally. It's only in the game corner, I believe. But yeah, I'm really glad I stuck with Destiny, and I'm super hyped for Rise of Iron. It looks really good from what we've seen so far. Aside from that, I also, in the meantime, in my downtime in between episodes, I've managed to finally play the Odinsphere remake. Odinsphere Lefister, or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. It's probably Germanic, and I don't know it. But holy crap, is this game good. Like, I always went back and forth on what game I thought was better, Odinsphere or Muramasa. Muramasa having better gameplay and Odinsphere having the much better story. But now I can definitively say, this version of Odinsphere beats the crap out of everything that came before it. Except for maybe Dragon's Crown, but Dragon's Crown is such a different game, I can't really compare the two. Dragon's Crown sets out to do something, be an arcadey style beat-em-up, with multiplayer as a focus, and because of that, it doesn't really compete with everything else Vanillaware has done. That being said, I'm also really looking forward to the next Vanillaware project, which apparently they announced sometime around this time last year, and I completely missed it. It's called, like, 13 Sentinels or something, and I would advise looking it up. Just type in, like, Vanillaware and you'll probably get it. It's very interesting. It's obviously based off of Giant Mecha anime, and it's nice to see them kind of moving outside of their medieval sword and sorcery kind of comfort zone, because they've made 3 games using that kind of style. Yes, one of them didn't come out over here, but the point still remains the same. It feels nice to see them moving outside of that, because I was kind of getting a little bit worried, not to the point where I would have complained if they had put out another, like, medieval fantasy game, but to the point where I was starting to get a little worried, like I said. But now I'm definitely not worried, because, once again, they're not limiting themselves, and I can appreciate that. Because I want to see them do big things, because they're a very good game company. They gotta get publishers, because, obviously, I think, like, they only have, like, 26 people. But, you know, if they can get those publishers, they can get people behind them, they can do some really amazing things. Like, every game that I've played from them, every game that I've seen is amazing. So, Vanillaware, I'm in your corner, damn, till the end. Which is more than I could say for another game that came out recently, and I'm just kind of going from news topic to news topic now because I got nothing else to do while I just kind of clear this area. And that game development company being Concepts, or whatever the fuck Inafune went and made. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 happened, and I know I was talking about doing it eventually, but I don't know. Like, honestly, if the game had been super bad, I would have probably dropped everything to go shit on it. The problem is, it's so and so middle of the road. I don't really see a point in doing it. It's just another Mega Man. It's just another... This is what Mega Man 11 would be, essentially. Maybe not. It's a little bit too advanced to be a Mega Man 11, because 9 and 10 were very, you know, it was Jump and Shoot Man, and that's all they were. Which, you know, problems with that are obvious, but the point still remains. You know, Mighty Number 9 is a little bit above that, but it's not so much above that to be good. And then you got all the drama surrounding it, which speaks for itself, and if you don't know what's going on, literally go anywhere else, because I'm not going to do your homework for you. Like every other YouTuber seems to be more than happy to do. Like, seriously, you don't... I'm kind of getting sick and tired of, you know, clicking on a Mighty Number 9 review and having the entire backstory fucking read to me. Guys, we're the internet. We've been here. We know what happened with Mighty Number 9. You don't have to tell everyone on the face of the planet. This game blew up so much. It's just kind of common knowledge at this point. You know, I respect people trying to keep other people in the loop, but... Well, that fight was easy. But yeah, you don't have to spoon-feed us the entire backstory every time, guys. Yarn, come on out. It's your turn. I'm debating whether or not I want to teach Yarn Earthquake now or dupe it. Ooh, there's items over here. I want them. But yeah, Mighty Number 9 might not happen. If I can't find any items here, but I'm definitely going to teach it to Carvos. Use on Jenna. But yeah, Mighty Number 9 is, it's just kind of an thing for me right now. Just like, honestly, this is what I was expecting. Not the drama, mind you. Not even close on the drama front. Because that was just... Oh, I've got entertainment for weeks now. Because I like to see stuff explode. But aside from all of that, pretty much just what I expected. It's just another Mega Man game. And really, that was kind of the worst thing that could have happened to it. Okay, maybe not. If it had bombed completely, it probably would have sunk Kickstarter with it. And honestly, it's still probably going to sink Kickstarter with it, unfortunately. as terrible as that sounds. And I'm not what you would call a fan of Kickstarter. In fact, I'm actually pretty against it. But I can see the merits of a concept like it. I can understand why people get behind things on it. Honestly, though, we still have Bloodstained, we still have Ukulele, we still have stuff like that, a couple other things that I can't think of off the top of my head coming down the pipe, so it's not like Kickstarter's got a couple more chances to pull through. You know, it's not all bad just as Inafune took everyone for a fucking wild ride. But if those games don't turn out to be great, or, you know, even if they just turn out mediocre, I think Kickstarter could have a serious problem on its hands. Like, don't get me wrong, Kickstarter is not just for gaming, but a lot of it is gaming. So, if it bombs, then we could have a problem. Well, Kickstarter's gonna have a problem. Honestly, I think the game industry as a whole will survive without Kickstarter very easily, honestly. But, you know, we're not going to have as many indie startup games. But at the same time, a lot of those indie startup games weren't necessarily good either. Ooh. Okay, so this is something I missed my first time around. This woman has the self-destruct TM. This TM is actually fairly important for doing certain glitches later. It will make your life a lot easier, let's leave it at that. It's not essential, but it will make your life easier. Oh shit. I might have to lose... Fuck it, I don't care. I'm not gonna teach Earthquake to anything else, I don't think. Let me... Ooh, actually... No, because I don't think... Wait, I could just get rid of Takedown. I don't need Takedown. Get out of here. There's a Swords Dance TM in here also, but honestly, I went through my entire team and no one can really use it. Monohime would be a good idea. The problem is, Silph is special, and the only physical attack she's going to have is Slash, which will always crit and therefore ignore any of the buffs that Swords Dance would give her. So I kind of crunched the numbers and kind of just decided, yeah, Swords Dance isn't all that useful to me. What is useful, however, is Self-Destruct, and what I'll get into later. So yeah, grab this up. Now, honestly, Self-Destruct's usefulness, at least for this game, is going to be literally just being able to kill yourself. What was I gonna say? So yeah, just being able to catch like a Voltorb or a Magnemite later on and having it learn Self-Destruct naturally is also fairly effective, but just having this TM makes that a little bit easier. Please don't murder me! Oh no, Yard! Poor baby! It's okay, he's alive. He's tougher than he looks. But yeah, back to Vanillaware for a quick second. Odin Sphere was always one of those games that I would have loved to do an LP on, but it was so repetitive and so grindy in its original version that I didn't really want to do it. Now, to be fair, that didn't make it a bad game in the original version, it just kind of made it not great to LP, because I would have run out of things to talk about. But I literally just kind of blew through the game. I never had to repeat any areas, and as a result, La Fiesta is definitely on my list of games to LP now, so look forward to that potentially down the pipe if I can figure out a good, effective way to record from my PS4. And even if I can use the PS4's inbuilt recording function and just kind of do 20-minute chunks, which is a good episode length, honestly. And speaking of which, hey Blue, what's up? Oh, we've all gotten better. Considering the fact that I'm, you know, not at the right point in the game. Yeah, we might be over leveled because I went to Cinnabar Island first. freeze you out of the sky! Bye. I don't need to freeze you. You're pretty tanky for a bunch of eggs. Oh god, he's gonna Hydro Bomb me. I know it. Yep. This happened last time, too. You can tank it, bro. No, Yard! You did good, but not good enough. It's okay. Flowey's here to stop him. But despite being water flying, Gyarados doesn't really learn any flying type attacks. Which makes sense, I mean he's a sea serpent, not a bird. Ooh, growth. That'll raise the special stat, and in future generations it'll actually raise it by 2 points if you're under Sunlight. Unfortunately, Sunlight doesn't exist in this gen, and Flowey's moveset is kind of set in stone anyway, so we're gonna not say... we're gonna say no. It's pretty good for a Solar Beam build, honestly, in later gens, but... Hi, Alakazam. Please don't kill me. Oh, I'm faster than you! I was not expecting to be faster than you. Roar! Uh-oh. Blue, we need to have a little talk. Just a little one. Nom! Yeah! Yep. Now, I didn't find it while I was doing my running around and talking, but there actually is a place to fully heal in this area. So you're not completely up the creek if you get, like, badly injured. You don't have to go all the way out and come all the way back in. But yeah, I actually took the most efficient route. I did exactly what I wanted to do. That's good. We might actually have cut down a lot of time out of this one. Because, yeah, my previous take on this took about 50 minutes. You guys know how long this one took. We get Lapras. Lapras is a fairly interesting Pokemon. It's, if you didn't pick up Vaporeon earlier in the game, Lapras is a very good alternative as far as a bulky water goes, especially in Gen 1. It's a water-ice type, which means it's going to get stabbed on things like Ice Beam and Surf, which is a fairly good combination of stuff to have. Not only that, but it can learn Thunderbolt if you held onto the TM for this long. I think it can in this gen, I'm not positive on that. But yeah, it's most known for giving people rides across the water, so do with that what you will. Sup? Stop right there, criminal scum. Oh wait, I'm the criminal scum. No! Alright, well, he may's gonna get some time now. Uh-oh, I didn't realize I was drowsy. I wasn't paying attention, guys. But yeah, other very interesting thing I found out, I'm not sure if this is, covered in the glitches that I went over before. Actually, I'm almost positive I didn't, because I was caught off guard by it when it happened to me. If you level up a Pokemon that's fainted from, like, using a rare candy on it, it'll actually, and if it gains any health by doing this, it'll revive itself. So, yeah, revives kind of not necessary for me. All I need are rare candies and I can bring people back. Even stronger than before! Yeah, whatever. Come over here so I can kick your butt and get it over with. I wonder if I can do it mid-fight. Because I have to try and bring Yarn back if I can. Nah, I can't. Okay, so revives would still be useful for that. Yeah, Nidorino, not a ground type yet, if I remember correctly. Ow. Well, there goes his crit rate. Get out of here. And Kangaskhan! Sadly, not a Mega, therefore it's going to get stomped on. Giovanni, you're so sad sometimes. Oh, hey, look, a Rhyhorn. Times 4 weakness! That's my fault. Why isn't your Nidorino? There. Ow. That's not a slash. This is a slash. I know it's Scratch. Just want to show her how to do it properly. Yeah. Ow. It's fine, it's what I do. We got the Master Ball! Can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. Catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. Well, sir, I can say with 100% certainty, I will endeavor to be as quiet as possible. You have placed your trust in me, and I respect that. You will not hear a word of me using this ball at all. I will do it with the utmost secrecy and discretion. What did you think I was going to do? Seriously? Oh yeah, this Pokemon can capture one Pokemon anywhere, anytime, no questions asked, but only once. Fuck that! I've got a glitch. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I want all the Master Balls. If something would show up, please. Hello? Is anyone out there? Come out, wherever you are. Don't do this to me again. Go away, Weezing. I'm looking for Missing No. Can you send him out, please? Can Missing No come out to play, maybe? These gold ducks will be the death of me. They're the only ones who actually pose a significant threat. Ah! Yarn lives. Nope, don't go down there. Go beyond the lip of the island, it doesn't count anymore. So just run into Usually a tentacle. Maybe something else. If there was ever a music that defined the game, it would be the surfing theme. Well, at least how I play. Which, if you can't tell, is breaking the universe. If the universe would cooperate and send its god to me. Anyway, I'm gonna duplicate the Master Ball and the Earthquake TM off screen and probably put some stuff away off screen. So next time we can go fight the Saffron City Gym, and Jenna can break the entire gym because honestly she's the only one who's gonna be able to do anything in that fight. Because it's a Psychic type gym, so Yarn and Flowey are out. Monohime is a fucking glass cannon. Should have named her something else, but didn't know it at the time. But yeah, Monohime still works. And who else do I have? Who am I forgetting about? Oh, Boss. The Boss might be able to do something. He might be able to come in there and strength kill some things, but it's mostly going to be the Jenna show in the next fight. Just gonna double edge everything to death. But yeah, next time we go back to Saffron City and we kick their gym leader's butt. See you guys then.